Okay, this is just going to be quick. I'm really messy and I don't know, but I want to say that the way of the intercepting fist is a very interesting concept by Bruce Lee. And what it means to me is, say here is an encroachment. Here is either a bunny, an innocent little bunny that it could hurt, or it's a snake that it could get bit. The intercepting fist just immediately reacts. As a bear would react to her cubs, we must react quickly. We're living in time out humanity where it's like, oh, you know, don't do this, don't do that. And they're reasoning things out with little children, which is the problem. You don't reason things out with little children. They need to, I'm not saying you need to punch them. You need to confront in the moment, not later. That's, in my generation, I've seen the downfall, okay? I'm Generation X, and I saw what was coming. Because what was happening was all the kids were getting spoiled. So it's what you stop doing that's better than what you pile on. And we're not going to have a chivalrous or decent future with values because you're following the same system. You're still systems oriented, and you're still control freaks. Okay? Just take away the false advertising. Take away most advertising and see what happens. We know that advertising is the thing that can cause a whole generation of women to start to go to work, and that's what they did. So get rid of advertising if you want to change the world. Like, take away the crap. Be brave enough to do the way of the intercepting fist, meaning the protection, you immediate, or if you're training a dog, you go, hey, you don't just say, oh, that wasn't very nice. Are you having a nice time? What's your bait? What are you trying to catch? That should be what people are really focusing on. They don't even know what the hell they're doing right now. Everything is mucked up. They've dissolved. Animals morph according to what they delight to feed on. That's how, you see animals in there. This is the truth, okay? I'm trying not to make this into hours. I'm trying to make this into minutes. Maturity. Like Paul Pearsall said, I'm doing something. Now you follow my example. Instead, the parents are staring at their kids for 30 years. Like, it's all focused on the kids. Do you think a kid likes being focused on? That must give the kid the creeps deep down. So political correct culture destroyed everything that was good. All the strides, just take a look. I tried to show you the Parade of Nations beauty contest in 1981. PC means destruction, politically correct or polite society. I'm polite. That's garbage. You're just staring at your kids. Your kids don't want to be stared at. It's Apollyon worship of the children. The children don't want to be worshipped. They want to see you as somebody that has strength. We're no different from animals that way. We don't want to see you staring at us and slobbering over kids. Political correct culture destroyed you, and you're still wanting political correctness because you're still goody two-shoes. There's something in this new agenda of Saint Germain that is extremely, and Shen Yun, which is all about controlled. It's still controlled because they told you that we're a bunch of party animals and perverts with all the dildo invasions and stuff. So what you want to do is stop this fantasy. Get rid of all the garbage that was put onto humanity. Get rid of the garbage. Get rid of the bad design. Get rid of the bad product, the bad advertising, and then maybe good can start to flow. But if you're going to get rid of all the wrong stuff and start saying words like we need a new religion or something, that's not gonna work. That's my opinion. This is from years of studying all the philosophers from the East to the Greeks. And hey, look, I'm self-taught, and I don't know anything, and I never had kids because I could see this coming. But I'm trying to tell you what I see is forms, more brittle forms, and they're all going to get torn down, because that's what the trickster archetype does, is tear down forms. So you want to make sure that you're immune to the trickster. You want to develop real wisdom, and you're not going to do that if you don't incorporate the wilderness, wild thoughts. Who is your creator anyway? When you say God, God is wild. God is nature. That's in the book of Job. He's not some alien. He's not a human even. He's not even something that you can see. And most Christians that are Christians in the past have understood that. We Christians never were stupid. And there's so many people today just jumping on a bandwagon saying how stupid Christians are. Well then, I'm going to have to start fighting